had to sign an undertaking because you can't wear both shorts. So choose your friends wisely. Go for parties. I'm speaking from my own hostel. Water doesn't necessarily flow in all rooms. We have 2 hours lights in the morning and 4 hours lights in the night. Don't choose people that are constantly jealous of you.
I'm falling into you. Like the beat of this groove. Every move that you make got me stuck in the mood. Girl, you got that magic.
Hey everyone, and a massive welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Eniola and you're welcome to my digital diary where I document lifestyle, school contents and many more. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. If you get any, and I have finally pressed the record on my camera again. It's good to have you guys back. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, comment and share my videos to people that you think this video might actually help. So guys, I know it's been a minute since I uploaded a video and I sincerely apologize for that, but I just guess life was actually happening and I was trying to survive and be in the moment because school can actually be a lot. I know I've said this countless times, but like 100 level, 200, 300, I've actually had a phase, and part of the phases for 300 for me was that I was actually burnt out and I actually wasn't planning to actually come back to YouTube again. But I guess having the gift of like good people, good friends around you that would actually like encourage you to actually do more and be in the space that you actually love to be in and doing what you love to do, that's it for me. So I'm here again and I'm back, I guess, for now. The title of my video today is actually Ilorin Freshers Ultimate Guide. If you're an incoming fresher, if you're an incoming student, DE fresher, I don't know, and you are planning to come to the University of Ilorin, I think this video is actually for you. I know that this video is actually for you because like when I was a fresher, there were lots of things I wanted to know, but like there was nobody to actually like give me the information that I needed, like how big is my room, or how are things done, how am I supposed to dress, how am I supposed to do this. But like there were barely videos on talking about this stuff when I was a fresher. Concerning my room, there was barely a room tour, but like at least I know what to expect right now, and I know that there's some freshers that have questions but there's no one to answer the questions. So let me be the big sister that would answer your questions for today. So today's video is going to be in 3 parts. Yes, I think it's going to be in 3 parts. We're going to talk about mistakes, expectations, mental health, failures, friends, finding yourself. The first part, I wrote them down so that I'm not actually going to like forget anything, right? I don't want to skip anything, like things that I think would be important that you should know. That's why I put them down somewhere. So the first part is actually going to talk about, let's talk about the academic and personal preparation. Then we'll talk about practical life hacks and how you can survive in that school. And then we're going to be talking about like the most important things that you should bring. You can bring another thing you like, but you see this particular list, you don't be missing in your things because like I wish I knew, right? Yeah, let's get into today's video. I feel like one thing I'm going to say for sure is that university is not what they said it was. University is not all that, right? When we were in SS3, they'll be like, oh, this is your last lab. When you get to university, you can be free, you can do whatever you want, you can read if you want. So like, university is a lot, trust me. Like, I'm not even going to say you should not be excited. I'm not even going to say that, oh, I'm sure people around you have said it, but like you're all, I still want to go, I still want to leave the house. Honestly, you should be happy, but it's a roller coaster of emotions, feelings, tears, because trust me, you're going to cry. It's not even anything, it's not even on a probability basis. You are going to cry. Like if you're not crying on the first night, you're crying during registration. If you're not crying during registration, when you see test results, when you see results, when you're broke, when you don't know what to do, see, you're going to cry. One word, you're just going to cry. So like I'm not even going to tell you not to, you're actually going to cry, but like be excited, be happy. So let's get to the like first part of the video. That's the academic and personal preparation. So the first thing I wrote here is, first is friends, let's talk about the mindset, right? Be excited, right? Be open-minded. I mean, you're going to a new environment, you're finally going to be an adult. Like you're finally going to make decisions of your own. There's nobody to tell you what to do. Now you know that it's your life, and like now you are actually the driver of your life. Let's not even sugarcoat this thing. You're now actually the driver, and like you're the one that will make decisions for yourself, how to spend your money, how to read. If you want to actually be an A plus student, if you want to be a first class student, second class upper, third class pass, anyone you like, if you know that you want to be a social butterfly in school, now is actually the time you're going to actually make decisions, because like all these things matters along the way, because like you can't be making these decisions in between. These are things like you would actually like set like goals for, that this is what I want, and I'm not going to like change, like I'm not going to allow peer pressure push me off my path. But if you allow peer pressure to push you off your path, that's on you, bruv. That's on you. So like, the first thing here is get your documents done. Now this part, I actually got my documents ready. Like I printed a lot of documents. Oh, you should actually have passports red background. You should actually have passports red background along with you, because like I think there's only red backgrounds that Ilorin deals with. And now is actually the best time to take that passport, because like you're still looking all fresh and nice until you get burned. So like take that passport and let it be sitting pretty somewhere. Get your documents done. That's like the first set of things that are actually going to take your money if you don't get your documents ready. I feel like that's one of the things my brother told me, because like I didn't want a situation where I'm already spending my allowance when I get to school. So like I made sure that I use my mommy's money for everything that I wanted to do. Now on the part of get your documents done, right, I created a lot of documents that now I might not even need, because like they are just sitting pretty inside my box, right? I think I printed like maybe six of each document, and like maybe I used only like 3 pieces or so. So like, I had a lot. So I'm not even going to give you like an accurate number of documents to print, but I know that you should just print the important things, so that by the time you need anyone, you just photocopy, because photocopy is way cheaper than going into a portal to print. Like they would actually bill you more, and knowing that you're freshers, that's actually a way that they would actually like want to take your money, right? Print important things. Like for post-UTME students now, you guys have the clearance status, you have the admission status. These are things that will show, oh, you have been cleared to study so. Print all these things. Print your post-UTME result, print your JAMB result, original. Have your original JAMB result. Oh, this is also very important. Have your WAEC certificates, right? I think this is one issue I had when I was doing my course registration, and when I was in clearance, physical clearance. I didn't have my WAEC. I made use of my GC, and at the time my GC was probably 2 years ago or 3 years ago. So like, I didn't have my GC certificate, but I was favored that day. I had to sign an undertaking to bring the certificate later on, but I don't know, not everybody will actually like be fortunate, right? So if you know that you wrote your WAEC, your GC, your NECO 1 year ago, 2 years ago, your certificate should be ready. So go to the nearest WAEC office to collect it, and if you know it's your school that would actually give you, go to your school and actually like ask if it's available. If it's not available with them, they'll tell you to go to the WAEC certificate, but if it's available with them, they'll give it to you, of course, right? So make sure you have your WAEC certificate, NECO certificate, GC certificate, blah blah blah. So that, right, let's go to the next thing on my list. Start reading early is very important. Don't underestimate any course. I feel like one course that is mostly underestimated in Ilorin is GNS, because like, oh, it's CBT. For 100 level GNS is simple, but like don't underestimate it, because like those are like courses that would actually help boost your CGPA. You'd have A in all these courses. So like I feel like 100 level, when they said 100 level is actually the year to actually build your CGPA, they were not lying. Choose your friends wisely, right? I've had my own fair share of friendships, right? So like that's one thing I would advise. Your friends would make or mar your experiences in school. You need that one person that will always come through for you. You need that one person that will always keeps it for you in class. You need that one person that you would always like work together. So like honestly, there's some friends you make in this level that you guys won't be together up until final year, and there's some friends you would make and you guys actually be together. I have friends that we started together and we are actually still together, and I have friends that everybody has gone like this. That's by the way. Friends will make or mar your experiences, so choose your friends wisely. Don't choose people that are constantly jealous of you. Just choose your friends wisely. That's all I can say, honestly. So yeah, we're going to move to the practical life hacks that would help you survive in Ilorin. And the first thing I have here is set your goals wisely. You need to set goals. I've said that academically, you need to know what you want. Like at the beginning of 100 level, you actually need to know what you want, because like 100 level is like the best place to actually like build up your CGPA, because like in 200 level is going to come down, in 300 level is going to bleed, and then if whatever you have in 300 level is what you're taking into 400. Now the cost of 400, you don't know how it is yet, so like you don't know how to survive. So just make sure that you actually build a solid foundation in 100. I feel like everybody is different, because like my CGPA is building, but like I wish I knew, right? Just build your CGPA. You have people to thank, you have God to thank, honestly. You have yourself to thank if you build your CGPA early. Spend wisely, right? Have a budget. There are different places in the University of Ilorin. Different places in the University of Ilorin, from pizza spots to suya spots to chicken spots to food spots to ice cream spots to slushy spots to popcorn spots to there are a lot of things that would literally take your money in school if you're not careful. So my brother, my brethren, prepare a budget. When you have your allowance, let this be the money that you spend on jaye. Let this money be what you would save. Let this money be what you would top up your food stuff. Let this money be your transport fare. Just like divide your money. It will actually help you divide your money. Like that's actually like a thing that would save you. And pack as many food stores as you can, because like you're still at home, you still have a daddy and mommy's money to spend. So if you are a depo baby, pack a lot of provisions, right? I feel like nepo babies take a lot of provisions, right? If you're a lapo baby, pack a lot of food stuff. But if you're a depo and lapo baby joined together and you're a child that access, pack as many provisions, pack as many food stuffs. These two, see, once you have food stores, you are saved. Pack as many as you can. You're gonna need it. Let's talk about hostel life. I stay in a private hostel, so I can only speak for a private hostel. I don't know much or anything about school hostels. For private hostels, your room might not be as big as you think, right? Unless you have seen how your room looks like before paying for it. But if not, I urge you not to overpack if you don't know how your room looks like. Don't pack unnecessary things. Fridges are not allowed in private hostels. Hot plates are not allowed. Blender is allowed in some hostels, is not allowed in some hostels. Fridge is allowed in some hostels, but in most hostels, fridges are not allowed. And light is on a timetable basis. For my hostel, right? For my hostel, we have 2 hours light in the morning and 4 hours light in the night. When I was a fresher, we used to have light 24/7. But life happened, and like you are unfortunate to see this part of Ilorin. But like most hostels are already doing solar, so like in cases where there's no light, at least there will be bulb lights. I think for socket light, I don't know if socket light will be 24/7, because I don't even know for my hostel if there'll be socket light 24/7. But like, don't overpack if you don't know how your room looks like, right? I mean, my room was like not what I was expecting when I originally was like a narrow. It was terrible, honestly, it was terrible. But now I am in a better room, we thank God. Dress code and transportation. For dress code, dress modestly and moderately. There's only like crop top and low-waist jeans in the University of Ilorin. It's not gonna be showing, it's not possible. I feel like for some departments you have to wear corporates. For some departments, they don't care what you wear, but just dress with sense. Jeans and top with slippers, jeans and top with sandal, corporate trousers and shirts with shoes or sandals, boo-boos, gowns that are not shorts, that are not revealing, skirts that are not shorts. And yeah, for hairstyles, you can make black braids, brown braids, you can mix colors and carry scarf around. I don't know about hairstyles though. But as a fresh, I don't do black braids or brown braids, not to concern color. By the time you don't see how them they do things, you could sabi whether you go they do blonde braids or not. Dyed hair, I don't know, red dyed hair, I don't know. See, just do black braids, honestly. Just do black braids and then you can find out whatever. For transportation, currently we take kekes. You take keke to move around school. Unless you have a car, of course. You take keke to move around school, and if you're going off campus, there's Korokwe. And currently, the price of keke is 100 naira, and the price of Korokwe is 400. when I entered Ilorin, keke was 15 naira, well, 15 naira, 13 naira, I'm not sure. And then right now it's currently 100 naira. So yeah, and if you're making a transfer, it's 120, and some people are just thieves and it's 150. So like, yeah, that's it for dress code and transportation. That's it for practical life. I feel like that's all you need to know to survive in that school, right? But like, if you have any other question, you can actually send it to my Instagram. I would make sure I respond or make a video if it's like for general people. My Instagram, I would put the name below somewhere and on the screen to see my Instagram, so you can text me if you have any other question. Now to the final part of this video, what to bring and why. Like, you can bring any other things after this particular ones that I want to tell you. Like, this is non-negotiable. This is one thing that you should actually bring if you want to survive in that school. Yeah, let's do a rundown quick. Umbrella and sunscreen, I put them together because like they go hand in hand. Most people carry umbrella because of rain. You should, but like the sun in Ilorin is a lot, so like you might need an umbrella. Most right, if you're not a person that reapply sunscreen like me. I don't reapply sunscreen. Once I apply sunscreen in the morning, that's it for me. So I have an umbrella because like, let's say you have classes from 8 to like 4, you have classes from 8 to 2. The sun is already at its peak. I think the sun is already at its peak at 11 already. So like, have an umbrella, honestly. And sunscreen, try to use sunscreen. See, if you dey glow, come on your papa house, you go burn, come back, go. So have sunscreen. Honestly, you're gonna need it. Guys, girls, anybody can use sunscreen. So have your umbrella and sunscreen, right? Cardigans, yes, come with cardigans, because like towards the end of the year and beginning of the year, the cold in Ilorin is actually a lot. It is usually very, very, very cold. So have cardigans, have socks, yes, have socks, have cardigans. Yeah, it will actually help you. Buckets and drums. That drums, I put drum there like as like, you might not necessarily have to like travel with the drum, but you can come and buy the drum in school. But like, when I resumed school, I had a total of 4 buckets, right? I had 1 kitchen bucket, I had 2 bedroom buckets and 1 mop bucket. But at some point I stopped using it for mop. I transitioned it to my bedroom bucket because like, I can't say much, honestly. I really can't say much, right? Just add buckets and drums, because currently the room I stay in, we have a drum. Like, my roommate that is also my friend had a drum. So like, I moved into our room and she has a drum. So we have a drum, and the drum is like very, very, very big. So like, when there are like water issues, we are not bothered because like water is in the drum. I mean, you might be wondering, oh, they said, oh, 24 hours water. I mean, those are the information you see when you are booking for an hostel and all of that good daddy, yeah. Trust me, water might be flowing. I'm speaking for my own hostel and most private hostels, right? Water doesn't necessarily flow in all rooms, right? Water can be coming out in some rooms and not be coming out in yours, right? And water can be coming out in your room. Maybe when you first resume, water will be coming out 24/7. And then when you spend like 2 weeks in school, you realize that, oh, this is sham, this is calm. Just have a drum and bucket, so that way you can store up water. And like, when water is rushing, obviously you'll be using water when water is rushing, and like, you won't have issues. Next thing on my list is power bank and extension cord. So according to what I told you about the light timetable, have power banks. When I was in school, I had just a very small power bank. When the old light issue started happening, my power bank was doing anyhow, so I had to get a new power bank. Currently speaking, I have 2 power banks, right? 2 20,000 mAh power banks. So I think I'm going to get more. I don't know, but like, if you can get power banks, please get power banks before coming. An extension, have an extension. Like, you're going to charge your phones, your laptop, Nepo babies, iPad, power banks, but like, just have an extension. An extension is actually like a non-negotiable. Like, you need to charge your things, right? Mini and fans, the eat in Ilorin no be shiri. If you cannot afford a mini and fan, just have this manual and fan. In Ilorin, it's no be shiri. In Ilorin, it's no be shiri. Have mini and fans or manual fans. It's going to help you. Storage containers, yes, have storage containers. Like, put your milk in, like, even if it's sachet milk you take, put it in a container. Your rice, your spaghetti, your noodles, your tea, your sugar, put it in containers, because like, you don't want to be sharing your foodstuffs with rats. 100 level 200, I didn't share my food stuff with rats until 300 level second semester, when one useless godforsaken rat ate a whole refill of my milk. He didn't finish it, but it bit into it, and I could not take it any longer. So our storage containers is going to help you. And for miscellaneous things that I think you should not forget, disinfectants. Like, let me be honest, yeah, I don't think the school water is actually the best for anybody's skin. I've had my own fair share of skin problems because of the water, right? And because of the water, because of the sun, I had massive, terrible acne, and like, should I say skin infections and everything. Some people deal with body rashes and everything. Some people deal with down there rashes, and because of the water. So you should have water treatments or disinfectants. And if you are rich, you can be buying pure water that you can use to wash down there and your face, right? Bring variety of clothes. Honestly, if you know you have the clothes at home, don't say because I say you should not overpack, you should not bring clothes to your satisfaction. Because like, it's school, you see different people that have money than you do, people that have less than you do, people that you just see that they're wearing new things every day. So like, if you know you have the clothes, my dear, bring it. You know, it's not a crime to actually dress well. I mean, for me now, I dress corporate every Mondays, and then every other day I'm dressing casual. So that if you know you can dress corporate every day, see, don't mind whatever anybody is saying. Don't mind how they're looking at you. If you know you're comfortable in what you're wearing, girl, do you, boy, do you, you know, wear it. Bring variety of footwear, from slides to sandals to Crocs. I don't know, does anybody really wear Crocs again? If you do, bring it. For home wears, I feel like you can't wear bomb shorts around hostel areas. You can wear it inside the room, inside your hostel, but like around hostel areas, normally before you could actually like wear bomb shorts to take a stroll. You can wear short things, you know, you can wear anything you like. I mean, it's evening and it's like nobody's working around, but now with what we experienced last session, you cannot just dress anyhow, even at night. I don't think you can really walk around at night again with what we experienced last session. So there might be an official memo. I don't know. I'm not a school representative or honorable. I'm only my department's representative. So you cannot just dress anyhow. Let me just say a final thing. See, don't let peer pressure like affect you. See, peer pressure is actually real, and like, you would see things, you would want to be involved. See, peer pressure is real, and do you have fun, go for parties, but not at the detriment of your academics, of course, because like, you only go through 100 level once, you only go through university once. So like, if you know you can undo partying and your academics, do it. If you know you cannot do the two, stick to your academics, because like, that's like the main reason why you're in school. Your school fees, your parents are actually trying their best to provide for you, so don't bring bad results home. We've come to the end of the video. Don't forget, if you have any questions, you can drop it in the comment section, and if you don't want to drop it in the comment section, you can send it to my Instagram. I'll put it on the screen. So I'll see you guys in my next videos. Bye guys.